Here is the hotel walkway. You're staying at the bigger suites. It's almost exactly like the other side did. Pretty bright, but it's really empty. There's no one here. Heading out to Tampa. This is kind of what it looks like. I mean, there's not much to it, the area around our resort. We should be at the Dali Museum in about an hour. $1.75 to take the bridge. But this is the bridge. I think this is the drive up to the bridge. You excited?
To go over the bridge?
Yes. To go to the museum as well.
Oh,
yes.
Go to the museum, yes. The bridge. It's a bridge. Bridges are bridges. We grew up with bridges. I don't feel like bridges amaze me as much as probably people who didn't grow up around water.
Maybe. Let's see it out there in the distance. It's really tall. There's the bridge. See how tall it is. Out there.
Can't really walk this bridge.
No, it doesn't.
Like a pedestrian.
Yeah. There's no pedestrian walking area.
What a draw to have like a pedestrian.
Yep.
Sideways.
See in the distance Tropicana Field. The roof is still off it. That's where the Devil Rays or the Rays used to play.
It got destroyed last year.
Yeah, during the hurricane. Look at that. I mean, the outside doesn't look too bad, but there is no roof. Wonder how long till they fix it.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
Made it to the museum. It's definitely gotten bigger since I was last here a very long time ago. Made it to the community room. There's a surrealist for the schools competition. Some pretty cool stuff here. I like the colors. This one's pretty trippy too, candy hearts. Oh, that's pretty cool. An interesting religious influence on his work.
In his paintings.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
This was a Dali piece of artwork. So he basically took a vintage poster that was selling something, made some edits to it. Like he's stepping on the lamb chop. His name. make it sort of a surrealist examination of pop art culture. Here's the Discovery of America by Christopher Columbus. Pretty interesting. There are some massive paintings in here. I can't imagine like getting up there and painting this. This is another double image poster with multiple. Yeah. And they say it was his most ambitious. So there's a bullfighter in there. Discovery of America.
You are too close to the exhibit. Please step back. Área restringida.
It's interesting. So from a distance, it looks like Abraham Lincoln's head. But when you get closer, it switches to like a woman's picture. Fascinating. This is one of his self-portraits. That's how he saw himself. Some of his early works. This is one of his first pieces to try to show his technical skill in school. It's a basket of bread. Just finished the museum, as you can hear. You gotta blast that AC. Blast it! Blast it!
It's hot.
It is warm. It's been wonderful the last few days, and then the day we finally decided to trek out, it's like, we're gonna make it hot. We're gonna make you sweat.
True Florida day right now.
True Florida
day.
But now we're gonna figure out what the next stop is. Made it to Sarasota.
What do you think Jungle World is?
It's a drive-through animal thing. We're almost to the Ringling Museum. Right next to the Sarasota Bradenton International Airport. We've seen 2 airports today, y'all. And not the big ones, just small ones.
Yeah.
That's a weird coincidence. Made it to the John and Mable Museum of Art. The Florida State University. Alright, let's find out about parking first.
Turn right.
Check out the FSU Oslo Conservatory and Theater. But this way is how we get to the Ringling Museum. A little bit of information about the home. Venetian Gothic Palace. It's right on Sarasota Bay. It was completed in the mid-20s. So, fairly recently.
And it was given to the state of Florida in 1936.
Oh, that's weird. It was just done in the 20s. How did they give it to him in 1936? It was just completed. Strange. Yeah, let's go take a look. This is the Ringling Brothers Museum guide. I'll show you the other side. It has a map. There's a map of everything that we're gonna... Some of the stuff we're gonna take a look at. Not sure about museums. Nancy wants to see the house, so that's kind of what we came here for.
Might go to the Circus Museum. That seems interesting.
Yeah.
But I think I'm arted out.
It's a neat art display right outside the house. It's got all the astrological signs, and then it points north, west, south, and east. Compass. There's the Libra. Here's the outside. Give you a nice little view. Look at that. You could definitely see out into the water on top of that. Just the ornate design. I think that's tile going up the side of that wall. Then they got stained glass. And that... Yeah. And then that balcony up top, that'd be cool to have like a bedroom up there. You get to see the world. These are some of them, yes. That is gold. That is gold, all of it. It's kind of crazy that you did the inside as the door is gold. There used to be an organ here that cost them in 1924 $25,000. And what were you saying about it?
They took it out in 2022 to restore it. It hasn't come back yet.
And like each door is different, right? So the last one was pure gold. You can kind of see it's a little backlit here, but it's just, yeah, and like a red tapestry. And then look at the windows, the stained glass in this one. Gorgeous. Oh, got the air vents. So you used to be able to go out on the actual porch here. Sorry, we're in a wind tunnel. Look at that, and then look at the second story. Look at that chandelier. Oh my gosh, the money. Can you imagine? Not only the money, but getting it here at the time in the 20s, having to actually get all of this artwork and stuff here. The ceiling has different paintings on it. I mean, that is really cool. You can't see it too well. You can see some of them. It's a little bright in here because of the lighting. And then the rooms, there are little balconies up there. This giant picture, basically on a rug on both sides. And this is where someone would enter the home. So they'd come right through this big old wooden door here. And this would be the entrance where they can get their shoes off, they can get taken care of before they get into the house. I think that's Caesar right there. But you can see, you used to be able to go on the deck and walk out there. But it seems to be closed for now. I think everything on this thing is almost closed. Kind of disappointing. But they're doing some work over here. Here's a cool circus gallery, Ringling Museum, a little trolley. There's some really neat stuff in here so far. A lot of like classic carnival stuff that's been donated to the family. Some of the advertisings. That's fascinating. Look at that old school advertising. With all like the different faces in the background. That's really cool. Another one of their ads.
1871 was its first circus season was in 1871.
Check out this cart. Look at that wood carving on it. Holy cow. I can't imagine how long that would take to put together. That is really, really cool. And then this side has Bruno Shizuki's super repeating cannon. So the guy who got shot out of the cannon. No way. That's really cool. They have a whole wood carving shop back here. Oh, he's missing a tooth. Someone broke his tooth. Yeah, look at him. That's impressive that they carved that. And that's just gigantic. This is the inside of one of their private cars. So this is like the hangout area. And it had a little back porch. Apparently P.T. Barnum is the first person to have a private rail car for the one tour that he did with the opera singer. There's this. And then you get past this area, there's a little like table. And then this area would be their bed. Well, someone's bed at least. That's kind of what it looked like. Those are really small cars. This was named after his home state of Wisconsin. And he would used to take this to come down here. And the last time he did that was 1916 was his last trip on this. That's really cool. It's an awesome little car. I can't imagine what it took train-wise to get here from Wisconsin. Macy crashed out. So we're up here recharging. We got some fruits, juices, and some chocolate.
One last look at the museum as we head out. There's a whole performing arts center out here where you can catch shows, Broadway plays, and the Sarasota Ballet. That might be something fun to do.
Yeah. Did you know that FSU is the only school
right onto North Tamiami Trail.
that has a circus?
Then take the first
University.
left.
So FSU is the only university that has a circus attached to it.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
An hour later, we have returned to the exit that we need to get off on. There was a lot of traffic.
Use the right lane to take exit 170 onto County Road 769.
How you feeling about the BMW now? That you've driven it.
I mean, it's an okay ride. I definitely don't think we would get one. Doesn't have the features and stuff we need, and the cruise control's weird. Just a lot of little things.
It's like nice, but like complicated at the same time. Well, we also ordered some food that should
right lane to turn onto Kings Highway toward
hopefully be to the hotel right around the time we get back. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Made it to the hotel room. Nacy's going downstairs to get the Chinese food. But here's another shot of our hotel room. I'll show you the view. It's gorgeous. Here is the view. Look at that. It's really nice out there. I do wonder what this building is across the way. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's some kind of resort. And they were supposed to build another resort complex right across the street there, but whoever was supposed to do it has backed out. So who knows what's going up there now. But it was supposed to be something like this place, which is, I'm guessing, one of the things they banked on, hoping that more people would come here to explore the area and the area would grow with it. Nacy's checking out the bag of Chinese food goodness. Oh, sweet and sour chicken. Oh, sauce for the chicken. Oh, egg drop soup. I've been wanting that for a while. It's a little darker than I like, but it still might be good.
It is really dark. As long as there's not corn in it.
It wasn't supposed to be. Alright. So we got
Chinese feast.
Yeah, it's our Chinese feast. Egg rolls don't look bad. That one looks pretty pitiful, but the other one don't look bad. Alright, we're gonna dig in. We'll let you know what we think. Another day, another museum day.
Yeah, so it was honestly a really fun day. It was a busy day. We took the 1.5-hour drive up to Tampa.
Yep.
And we explored the Dali Museum, which was really cool. It was my first time there. Gary's been there before. And honestly, it was such an interesting museum to see all of the artwork. We actually ended up going backwards through the timeline. So we kind of started towards the end and then ended where it started. But it worked out because we got to avoid some of the groups. However, I will say we only got to see half of the museum because the other half had another exhibit that they were working on.
Yeah, it was under construction. It was kind of cool getting there. We got to go over the Tampa Bridge. We got to see the Rays Stadium and the damage on the way there, which was really cool to see. And, you know, it's interesting that they're actually playing across the street from Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium and the Yankees Spring Training Stadium. Mm-hmm. But that was kind of cool seeing that. Dali Museum, always amazing. Then we got to Ringling. That was an experience. That house is beautiful. I wish it wasn't under so much construction. Last time I was there, I got to go on all the levels and stuff and see a bunch of stuff that you could not see right now. Just the first floor is open.
Yeah, and we didn't get to go out the back of the house and see all the water. We couldn't quite figure out how other people had gotten back there. And also, I thought it was absolutely amazing seeing the other half of the museum with the circus relics in it.
Yeah, the circus relics was awesome. If you want to see the full videos for the Dali and the Ringling Museum, definitely check down in those show notes. Mm-hmm. We did complete video reviews of those too. Yeah,
getting on that train was really cool. Like, honestly, 10 out of 10. That was one of the best museums, and we still didn't go through the entire museum. So we still have the ability to go back and check out more. Yeah,
they have a whole art wing where you can check out all the art that was in the house that they've removed and kind of separated. So there's a bunch more stuff to do there if you are interested in going to the Ringling Museum. Then we came home, had some Chinese food, rest and relaxed at Sunseeker, which is a fun resort to stay at. Check out that in the show notes too.
And just called it a day and continued our Florida adventures. So
if you want to see more of our Florida adventures, definitely subscribe to that channel.
Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And if you like this video, please take a moment to like it.
And we'll come and get y'all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
We just want to take a moment to thank you all for watching the video. To those 90% of you guys out there watching who haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It really helps our channel grow and reach a wider audience. And for all those other YouTube personalities that you're watching out there, I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. To those that have subscribed, thank you for tagging along with us on our journeys. We appreciate your love, support, your likes, and all those wonderful comments that we're getting too on our videos. So we look forward to taking you on our next adventure. We'll see you on the next one.